Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is Saturday, April the 6th, 2024 year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 97. In today's show, we will cover Indian John, Thunder Pants, and Roots. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project. Coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1979. In 79, I got married in November of 79. My brother came home from the Army, I think in January of 79. And he was working at the Black Hawk, where my mom worked, as a part-time bartender. And I was working at the Black Hawk, clean up after it closed at 2 a.m. So I got up, would go clean up the bar, and then I would go to work at Roach Paint. Well, there was a customer there by the name of Indian John. And Indian John rode an old panhead, kickstart only, and he was tough as a boot, man. He was tough. He didn't talk much. He'd just soon slap you as look at you. But he loved my brother. My brother never had to worry about anything as long as Indian John was in there, because Indian John would tear the building down if somebody, got out of line in the bar. So when David Allen and I bought a couple of new Harleys, we took them up there. Couldn't wait to show Indian John. He looked at them. He walked around them. He said, "Y'all are a bunch of sissies." And he went back in the bar and we said, "What do you mean? We're riding brand new Harleys." And he said, "With suspension and electric start. Sissies." We were heartbroken. A little bit later, he said he was proud of us, but we should have got rigid frame kickstart only. That would have been tough for me back then, and it'd be impossible for me now. But Indian John was a guy in mine and my brother's life only for a year or two. And, all these years later, still remember the guy fondly. All right, let's check the truck. Check that truck, you big... Woo! What do you got there, boy? Well, you've got some multicolored red, fade to orange, fade to yellow, fade to green, fade to blue. Red, white, and blue logo. Same thing, it's a fade on the tongue. Black toe, black sole, double white racing stripes, 2 bend hose. Lime green shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. Got my initials on there. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Yeah, these good-looking shoes. These are some handsome Chucks. Okay, so let's take a look at the office. So that's picture me and Biggin. I got another one of me and the rat fishing at my pop's farm out in Cross Plains, Texas. You can see I'm wearing a Glidden hat and an Arlen Ness t-shirt. And it looks like Biggin's caught a couple of catfish there. We didn't fish much, but I guess we did. She's wearing her little bikini top. Okay, let's read some of Grandma's calendar. So I got a new calendar that I was telling you about, and it's very fragile. Weekly Memo 1949. It's from that same company, Sayre Abstract Title and Guarantee Company. So let's go back to today, April 1949, on the 6th. Dick, my grandma would have been 38, my grandpa would have been 40. Dick went to town. Paul papered the kitchen this morning. Dick and Charles would have been just a very young kid. Ground feed. I went to Brownlee to club. I'm not sure what that Brownlee to club means. But I'm going to read from here sometimes too, but I have to be careful with that one. Okay. Thank you, Deanna, for sending that to me. I'll take good care of it. Dad joke. What kind of pants do clouds wear? Thunder pants. Today is day 2 of the anniversary party. Last night was bike night from Maverick Harley Davidson, Longhorn Harley Davidson, here at Stroker's Ice House. And we had a good crowd. Good crowd, good night. Kim Youngkin played the music, and he's really good. So we got some good music today. I would tell you who it is, but it's in my phone, and I'm talking on my phone, so I can't tell you who it is. I don't remember the name. I just remember it cost me a bunch of money. This will be a great weekend to come out and see us. So if you're anywhere close, you should come out and experience the place at its finest, okay? Get off the couch, a motivational minute. The older I get, the more I understand that it's okay to live a life that others don't understand. What does that mean, Mr. Fearless Fairless? That means do your thing and let everybody else do theirs. Don't impede on them, and they shouldn't impede on you. Meaning, be happy. Do what makes you happy. You know, there's a car in the parking lot sitting there with the motor running and the lights on. I got here an hour and 15 minutes ago, and it was sitting out there, and it's still sitting out there, and I've seen it many times. Somebody is asleep out there, so they're probably going home from another bar, pulled in our parking lot, and fell asleep. And I would rather them do that than to drive while they're intoxicated. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. Who am I? I was born in Brooklyn, 1936. I've won an Emmy, a Tony, and an Oscar. I starred in Roots. I've been in over 100 films and TV shows. I am a talented musician. I am an author. I worked with Steven Spielberg. Who am I? I am Louis Gossett Jr. Louis Gossett Jr. died on March 29th of this year, and he was very, very, very talented. He played the fiddler in Roots, and he was really good. All right, so we got live music all day. It will be buzzing. I will be running around here like a wild man. And if you're here, I'd like to shake your hand and keep moving, because I ain't slowing down today. All right, Rick Fearless Fairless, I got to go. That car out there is worrying me to death. Love you, bye. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.